What is going on, everyone? We got a big rivalry game here this week. Let's go, fellas. It's going to be looking for revenge, so stay focused. We won't be capable, and once again, take care of business. We beat San Francisco once before. Playing them again today, we don't need that. These guys are looking for revenge. They know we beat them. Let's go sweep them. Sweep them, boys. Complete the sweep against the 49ers. They're going to have +5 break tackle, +5 play rec. These scenes go a little quick for my reading. I'm a little bit of a slower reader. I can read, but it's just not quick enough. As this is a short week, too. As no time to elaborate. We want to play sound football, yeah. Don't want to be less than 100%. Don't want to play any sloppy football and have mental errors. Exactly the point. Gonna have to keep this one under control. Gabe Jackson looks like he's pretty much our team leader here, as he was giving the last speech, and now he's giving this one right here. Or talking to the coach right here, I should say, as the 40 beat them 49ers and commit 0 or fewer turnovers. So we had a big game. Looks like this one's going to be played in the rain. 49ers kicking off, as playing in the rain, that might be a struggle with some turnovers, as ball is a little wet and slippery, as Swain takes this up to the right. Swain kind of getting forward, gets up to the 23-yard line. Looks like Geno Smith is coming out underneath center turn. Henderson off up to Walker. Walker to the left. Only gets about 1 yard. Sorry there. I was fighting off a burp. As is now 2nd and 10. He got about a half a yard on that last play. Smith has pressure in his face. Throws over the middle. 2 defenders were nearby, and that was kind of overthrown just in between 3 players in general. A little bit of a dangerous throw. Remember, Geno, we're trying to keep these turnovers down. It is now 3rd and 10. He has plenty of time. Pressure finally breaking through. Sells this one to the left for Lockett. Kind of over his head. And he just goes out of bounds a little high, as the punting unit comes on, and they're going to kick this one away. Nice punts going downfield down to the 30-ish yard line. He's going to try to return it. He gets to the 35. Nice little 5-yard pickup now, as Trey Lance and this San Francisco 49ers tries to come out here and get this win. They lost to us last time. So Henderson off up the middle to Hunt. Hunt picks up about 4 yards. Nice rush there. 4-yard running on the first play. Very nice start as they're going to turn. They pitch this one out. Hunt trying to get to the outside, and Nwosu makes a stop. Very nice. Only got about a yard, maybe half a yard there, and he's taken down. Nwosu been very big for this defense since he's been here this year. As they're throwing again, Lance steps up, throws, hits Kittle. Kittle is going to get there, breaks past the first down, and picks it up. Breaks past the first down marker, gets them the first down, I should say. As Trey Lance now has a 1st and 10. They're going to throw this one on 1st and 10. Lance stepping up, hits his receiver over the middle. I believe that is McLeod picking up 9 yards, 2nd and 1. You got to figure the playbook wide open here, but why not just try to pound this one up the middle with Kareem Hunt? Very good back, but no, they're going to decide to throw this one. Looks left, throws, hits his receiver. I think that was Kuzchek, the fullback, out of a tight end slot, giving them the first down. It is now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Receiver in motion. They're going to give this one to Hunt. Hunt up the middle, fighting forward. He gets about 4 more yards on that play, as now 2nd and 6. You got Deebo Samuel moving to the backfield. You see this a lot. They're going to give it to him this time, and he is met by Cody Barton and number 23. They go in there and make that stop, only giving him about a half a yard pickup there. So now 3rd and 6. Let's see what this 49er offense can do, as Kittle looks like he's wide open over the middle, but nope, slant. Looks like Deebo Samuel's open again, and he's going to get about 8 on that reception, giving him a first down. Down to the 26-yard line. This 49er offense is moving. Let's see what they can get going here. They turn the Henderson off up to Hunt. Hunt outside, breaks some tackles, not tackles, but has a lane, and gets up to the first down, picking up about 10, maybe 11 yards on that run. Big open lane to the outside there. As Samuel moves back to the backfield again, they hand it off to him. He makes a juke. He's going to drop the ball. It's on the ground, but it looks like Kareem Hunt picked it back up for him. As that is a 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7. As they hand this one off. That's not Deebo Samuel. I believe that's a Uke, but the ball's punched out, and the 49ers pick it up, and he's reaching down to the goal line. Offensive lineman very aware there, as that one was almost punched out. I don't remember 86. Who number 86 is? As Trey Lance keeps this one stuffed at the goal line. Seattle's goal line defense this year has been exceptionally well, so we gotta hope they can punch it in here if you're a 49er fan, as this is going to be a tough task to hand this off. Samuels again, and he's stopped at the 1-yard line. Number 12 is John Ross. My apologies. as Ross could not get nothing going there, and they hand this one off to Hunt. Hunt up the middle, and he's going to power forward, and he breaks the goal line in for the touchdown, breaking this Seattle's goal line defense. Very tough task to do, and now the kicking team comes out for the field goal attempt. Snap down, kick up, and it is good, bringing this up to a 7-0 game for San Francisco. They're definitely coming out trying to get this victory this time as we beat them in their house. They want to return the favor as they return this one, and he's only going to get up to about the 21-yard line. Freddie Swain, I believe that was, once again. As we have a 1st and 10, Geno Smith has time, looks left, throws, hits his receiver, and that is caught for a first down, 13-yard pickup by Goodwin. Very nice reception there, as now he has pressure coming from behind, throws, dangerous pass to Metcalf, tipped away, almost picked off. Smith starting 1 for 4, slow start for him. Don't like to see that for this offense. You don't want this team to get far behind, as they aren't great at having comebacks. As they hit Metcalf this time on the crossing route, he's going to pick up 7 yards, giving them a 3rd and manageable 3 yards to go at the 42-yard line. Seattle now seems to be moving. Gotta hope no mistakes happen, as Derek Greenlaw, he gets in there on the sack with Nick Bosa, bringing down Geno Smith, making it a 10-yard sack, and the punting unit once again on 4th and 13 coming out. Nice kick, caught at the 25-yard line, and fair caught. San Francisco offense here in the first quarter gets another crack at this Seattle defense, trying to prove that they are here to play and play for the playoff spot, as they hand this one to Hunt. Hunt up the middle gets about 1. He's got 6 carries for 20 yards, but does have that touchdown. Trey Lance this time out of the gun, looks, throws, has Kittle wide open. Kittle is going to be taken out of bounds after about a 5-yard pickup, making this a 3rd and about 3.5 yards. Still a little manageable. It's under 4, as I would say. The looks, throws, hits his receiver, and that is Ayuk, I believe, number 11 on the reception there, getting them just enough for the first down. As we have 1:50 left here to go in the first half, they hand this one off up to Hunt, up the middle, and Hunt goes absolutely nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. This is a really good run defense. Their pass defense has been kind of questionable this year with the corners, as they hand this one off to Hunt again. Hunt getting upfield and going to be met by Brooks before being taken down. Only a 1-yard pickup, 8 carries for 21 yards. Brooks all over that play, trying to make sure nothing goes on here, as Trey Lance now once again is going to drop, has a 3rd and 9. He's rolling to his right, has space, he's going to run, he's going to be met by Cody Barton and slide down before taking a hit, bringing up 4th and 5 as the punting unit comes out onto the field. As this first quarter is winding down, they're going to punt it away here. I would have waited till the second quarter before kicking this off, but this one's kicked off in fair count at the 18-yard line. We flip sides of the field, and the Seattle's offense now gets to take over at their own 18-yard line. They pitch this one to Lockett, that's Eskridge, who was in motion, and Eskridge picks up a few yards there, maybe about a half a yard. Geno Smith in the gun looking. He's going to throw this one out to the right and oversells his receiver, sending out of bounds. 3rd and 10 behind the sticks once again. This offense just seems to be struggling these last 6 weeks, and it doesn't look pretty as pressure's coming in, and Bosa is there with another teammate, number 95, to get another sack, losing 7 yards. 4th and 17. The punting unit's going to kick this one away. It's going to be a good returnable, good field position, I should say, as he got it about his own 48, and he's going to take it up to the 38, so about a 10-ish yard return. Nope, about a 14-yard return. My bad. As he turned the hands off the Hunt. Hunt to the left, has space. He's going to get actually some room this time. Be taken out of bounds after about a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 from the 30-yard line. They play option read this one, and Trey Lance keeps this one. He decides to go upfield and finally takes a hit by number 6 Diggs, who gets him down after a 1st-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. I'm stumbling all over the place. We're going to have a false start on the offense here, so that's going to back them up a little bit, give them a 1st and 15 from the 24. So a little bit of help there for the Seattle's defense. As Trey Lance is now under center, you got a bunch to the left. They pitch this one out to Hunt, and Hunt's going to be met by Barton, and then Adams comes in to finish him off. getting him a loss of 1. Very nice read there by Cody Barton. I like him on this team. He's actually stepped up this season. I didn't have a lot of expectations as Lance keeps this one on the QB option. Going to be met by the cornerback and taken down. I believe that's Sidney Jones, the 4th on the tackle. But gets them an 11-yard run. They're still at a 3rd and 6. Pressure coming in to Wusu, and he sells this one out of bounds, and they're just going to bring on the field goal unit to try to extend this lead as snap is down, kick is up, field goal is good. We have a 10-0 lead here for the 49ers with 8:39 here in the first quarter to go, as they're going to take this one out of the end zone about a yard deep, and he's going to get up to the 20, and Swain is stopped there. Seattle's offense comes out. They pitch this one out to Walker, and Walker is just swallowed up in the backfield. 2 carries, -5 yards. Not a good game so far. They've only ran it twice, though. You don't really like to see those numbers as they're getting behind quick, and they throw this one out and going to get almost all of that back from a nice little catch there by a good one, I believe that was. Bringing up a 3rd and 11 as Bosa just rushing in on Smith. Smith panicking, throws, intercepted at the 22-yard line. He's going to get up to the 20 before being taken down. Big pick there. Bosa just blew that past the line and just disrupted that play all over. They hand this one off in the backfield to Ayuk. Ayuk loses 3 before he is taken down there, as it is now 2nd and 13 as they hand this off up to Hunt. Hunt up the middle and quickly gets stuffed after about a 1-yard pickup. His defensive line on the inside, very good with Al Woods and I'm drawing a blank, Shelby Harris and Jefferson, as this one's going to pick up about 9 yards, bringing up a 4th and 2 at the 11-yard line. The field goal unit's going to come back again for San Francisco, kick it up, and another one is through the uprights, making this a 13-0 game with 5:37 here in the second quarter. You got to hope the Seattle offense gets something going, as Geno Smith once again not leading very good drives here for this offense. You got to hope something turns around, or you got to think coach might go back to lock. He hasn't really committed to either one of these. As I hand this one off to Walker. Walker breaking ankles out here, and he's going to pick up about 11 yards on that, giving him 3 carries for 6 yards. You got to want to see more of that, but you're down in the score, and you can't really get back with the running game. But they're going to hand off to Walker again. Walker pushes off the defender, breaks that tackle from Wagner, and gets upfield. He's going to pick up 15 more on that rush. Walker starting to pick it up here. He says, give me the ball. As we have another 1st and 10. Geno Smith is going to throw this one. Pressure coming in. He's going to barely get that off. He's taking a huge hit and gets it out of bounds past the line of scrimmage, so no intentional grounding. But, man, 4 defenders were there in his face on an on-screen pass. They turn the hands off to Walker again. Walker powering up to the right, and he's going to get 5 more yards, bringing up a 3rd and 5. You got to figure you want to go with more ground game, and Walker, the way he's been looking so far, as Geno Smith is falling back, loads up, sends this one deep. It's broken up, tipped again, and falls innocently to the ground as Eskridge landed on his back trying to compete for that. So 4th and 5 from the 50-yard line. They're going to punt this one away. Kick is up, and it's going to be caught around the 16 or the 14-yard line. He's going to get up to the 20 and be taken down, as we now have 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. You got to hope Seattle can stop him this time, as Kareem Hunt gets up there, 1-yard gain again, 12 carries, only 29 yards. This run defense has been very stingy today. Seattle's only got 26 yards, but they've only ran the ball like 4 times, as Hunt carries, or Ayuk carries this time and gets about a half a yard back. So he's got 2 carries minus 2 yards. I ran it 22 and only passed 8 times. So big run off emphasis here, as this time he completes his pass over the middle. Number 86 on another great catch. As Trey Lance, he hasn't had a bad game passing the ball. They just haven't thrown it much. And this Seattle defense is once again swarming. And Al Woods is going to pick up the sack, taking us to the 2-minute warning. Big play there for Woods. 2nd and 18. You got to like to see that coming from the big man up the middle. As 2nd and 18, they hand this one off up to Hunt. Hunt just covering the ball. He's going to get a nice run here, but a flag comes in a little late. Let's see what it is. It looks like it's a holding on the offense. Very good for Seattle's defense. 2nd and 13. They said that was up in the second level. So 2nd and 23. As he turned the hands off to Hunt again. Hunt met by Al Woods at the line of scrimmage. Gonna pick up about 2 yards on that run, as we now have a 3rd and 21. Hand this one off again up the middle. He has a hole. He's going to get some yardage back here. And he picks up about 14, but it's not enough for a first down. They're going to be punting again. This kick is away. Nice punt here. He's going to be caught about the 15 and fair. Caught. Geno Smith in this offense now gets to take the field in their 2-minute offense. 1:43 to go. Let's see what they can do. If they can get some points on the board. Throws over the middle and overthrows his receiver. He's 4 of 12 for 24 yards and an interception. Not great numbers. The coach has decided he hasn't really gone with either quarterback, as he seems to be swapping them now here. As he throws, he hits Walker over the middle on a little dump pass. Walker fighting forward, getting something. He picks up about 7. They rush to the line. It's 3rd and 3. Minute 18 left to go. Geno Smith has pressure coming in. He hits his receiver, Lockett, I believe that was, who runs out of bounds, giving them a 1st and 10. As Smith now has time once again, hits his back Penny out of the backfield, who loses a yard shockingly on that play. 2nd and 11. Seattle trying to get something going here. They have no timeouts. They throw, and he's picked off once again. Wagner over the middle just read that going to the running back and just took it away from Rashad Penny, as Seattle now has 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. As Trey Lance has times, looks, throws, he hits his receiver or tight end Kittle, but out of bounds, so that's an incomplete pass. So I think Lance was 8 of 10 there. No turnovers so far, as now Trey Lance has time. He's gonna get pressured and gonna be sacked there, and I believe that is I'm drawing a blank. But he's sacked by number 53. I forgot the backup's name, as it's not Taylor. Taylor's number 56, and Wusu's 10. This time he's caught. 4th and 8. They're going to bring the field goal unit out with 5 seconds. 4, 3, snap down, kick up, and it is good to end off this half. 16-0. As you can see, the offenses are really not putting up a lot of numbers. San Francisco somehow got 71 rushing yards, even though it feels like Seattle's defense has really slowed them down. So good to see them get some yards, I guess, or somehow they got yards on the ground. Seattle's offense is just completely stalled altogether. Run game, pass game, as they look. San Francisco hits Ayuk over the middle. Ayuk picks up about 9 yards, giving them a 2nd and inches at about the 35-yard line, just, half a yard short. Trey Lance under center. He hands this one off, and Kareem Hunt gets the half yard, barely picks it up, as he's only got 15 carries for 44 yards, so he's not even averaging 3 yards a carry. I guess Lance had a couple scrambles, as he's going to keep this one in. This time he's met by Brooks, who brings him down, and Taylor's number 52, I think, not 53. 53 is like Mayfield, I want to say, but don't quote me. There's another good backup linebacker we have, as Lance keeps this one, picks up 4s, but met by Jamal Adams to be stopped there before a big gain happens. As now 3rd and 8. Trey Lance has the ball. He's going to throw this one. Falling back, pressure coming in, and he's sacked by number 93 and 52. Taylor actually coming in and getting credited for that sack, even though 93, who I believe is Shelby Harris, pushed him into that one as the pocket just collapsed. And this punt is going to be caught at the 32-yard line. Now Seattle's offense coming back on the field. Looks like they're sticking with Geno Smith so far. Have him in the backfield. They hand this one off to Walker. Walker cuts up the middle, tries to get something, gets about 2. He's got 6 carries, 28 yards. Started out kind of slow, but had a couple big rushes there in the second quarter. As they turn, they play action this one to Walker. He's going to look. He dumps it off to Walker. Walker turns around and picks up a few more yards, getting them very close to the first down, as that was about a 7.5-yard completion. Walker once again in the backfield. They hand this off to him up the middle. He's going to hit the hole, and he hits the hole hard. He's going to be running, and he's getting up to the opponent's 40-yard line. So about a 19-yard run there. Very nice for Walker picking it up here in this game once his number finally got called. Throws over the middle, hits Eskridge, and Eskridge fighting forward picks up about 8 yards on that reception, making this a 2nd and 7. And now all of a sudden, Seattle's offense looks like it's moving. They hand this one off to Walker up the middle. Walker big hole up the middle, and he's going to run, and he's going to pick up 17 more yards, 8 carries for 64 yards. Why have you not been giving this guy the ball? You got to be wondering if you're a Seattle fan, as Walker is having himself a nice game. They're going to throw it again on first down. Hits his receiver Eskridge over the middle again, picking up 5. Smith finally picking up something here on offense. He's got 10 of 19 for 59 yards. Eskridge got 4 carries, 4 catches for 21. They hand this one off up to Walker, up the middle again, and Walker fighting forward. Only gets 2 on that rush. He's got 9 carries for like 66 yards, 68 yards. Somewhere's in that range. Smith is going to look, throws, hits his receiver, caught by Noah Fant at the 1-yard line in traffic. Good catch by Noah Fant. I like to see him getting involved. He's been struggling since his it seems like since his offense has been struggling. Noah Fant has been struggling. They hand this one off to Walker, fighting up the middle, and he's stopped at the goal line. 2nd and goal. Good stop there by San Francisco's defense, bringing out the heavy package. They hand off to the fullback, DJ Dallas, running back playing fullback, and he gets in there. Touchdown, DJ Dallas, 2nd of his on the year, and it looks like Seattle is deciding to go for 2, wanting to make this a 1-touchdown game as he throws, hits his receiver, and it's caught. Eskridge gets the 2-point conversion, so we have an 8-point ball game, guys. Very nice to see Seattle's offense come to life here in the third quarter. Took them a little while, but they finally got it going as they decide to bring this one out, and he's going to be met at the 20-yard line. Not the best return, but can't fault him for where only 5 yards short if he would have taken the knee there. Turns Henderson off to Hunt. Hunt picks up about 2, and he's stopped once again. Like I said, this Seattle defense hard to rush on as they got 16 carries for 46 yards. Not a great game by Hunt. Got the volume, just not the yardage. As they throw a screen pass here, he's going to break one tackle on Barton once again there. Like I said, I've been liking Barton. He's been standing out, making plays over this season, actually. So I know he's in the contract years. They throw this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Jamal Adams just got that one gifted to him as Trey Lance threw off his back foot. But Cody Barton's in a contract year. Like to see him get an extension the way he's been playing. But now Seattle's offense starts here at the 38-yard line. Great field position. Hits Walker. Walker is wide open going up the left side of the field, and he's going to be caught but taken down at the 5-yard line. Big 33-yard reception there by Kenneth Walker. You got to really think the offense needs to run through him this game as he's wide open in the backfield, but they hit Deasley. Deasley gets to about the 2-yard line before he's taken down, so that's a 3-yard pickup. Heavy packages back out there once again. Let's see what they decide to do. DJ Dallas is in the backfield. They hand it off to him again, and he's going to power forward and get his 2nd touchdown of the game. DJ Dallas playing that fullback position and playing it well. So now Seattle brings out their offense once again. They hand this off to Walker up the middle and quickly stopped by Bosa. Could not get this game tied up as Bosa was shutting that down. But very nice to see Seattle's offense and defense kind of sparked the life here in the third quarter, making this a 2-point game as San Francisco looked like they were just going to kind of cruise to victory here in this tough rainy game. As now Trey Lance has time, he hits his receiver, and his receiver gets taken down. Nice 7-yard pickup there. I'm curious to see number 6 is Gray on the catch. I believe Deebo Samuels is injured is why we're not seeing him. They turn the Henderson off to Hunt out of the backfield. Hunt picks up about 2.5 yards. He's going to be stopped inches shy here as time is running down here in the third quarter. You wonder if they're just going to let this one go to the fourth or if they're going to actually snap this ball. They snap it, and Trey Lance decides to keep it. Cody Barton chasing him down, read that play, and just made the tackle after about an 11-yard pickup by Lance Barton. Great read, not letting that get too far outside and him getting to the second level or the third level. As Trey Lance now has time, throws, hits his receiver Ayuk over the middle, picking up about 12 yards on that reception. As we now have a 1st and 10, Seattle's offense trying to retake, or San Francisco's offense as he hits Ayuk again, another about 11-yard pickup. San Francisco's offense trying to take back over this game and make sure their team pulls out this victory as he hits Kittle off of a little tight end block and go and picks up about 5 yards. Tough reception there tough yards for Kittle. Easy reception, but he got swarmed pretty quickly there. As we now have a 2nd and 5. Trey Lance is going to be taken down from behind. Sidney Jones, the 4th, on a sack, coming off a corner blitz and getting there on Trey Lance, who just did not see him coming. And Jones has been involved in a lot of tackles near the line of scrimmage. As Lance takes off up the middle, he's going to get the first down. He drops the ball, and Cody Barton picks it up. Barton was there on the tackle, but Brooks and Adams are also there. And Barton's running downfield. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15. The receiver's trying to catch him. He's down, and he's going to get into the end zone. Fumble recovery. Cody Barton making plays here for Seattle, taking the lead 20-16. Field goal unit comes on as the snap is down. Kick is up and good. 5-point lead here. Very nice play from Cody Barton to recognize that. Pick it up and score. This kickoff is going down. Going to be taken at the 1-yard line as he's running to the left and taken down at the 21-yard line. 20-yard return there. Seattle's defense, 2 big plays here in the second half to get them the lead and prevent this home loss and get an upset, I would assume, as Trey Lance is keeping this one again. He's going to be met by number 39, taken down quickly as he wanted nothing to do with that, as I don't know who 39 is on the team. I'm drawing a blank once again. As Trey Lance has times, he's rolling right. He's going to be met by Al Woods. Al Woods trips him up, only letting him get 1 yard. That's where the rushing yards have come. Lance is like 53 or 63 on the ground in 10 carries, where Hunt is struggling. As this time he's going to be thrown again. Nwosu trying to get in there, and they throw tipped away by the cornerback, or actually defensive back, Jamal Adams. Nice play there, bringing up a 4th and 8. You gotta love to see this out of Seattle, putting up a fight here, not giving up to a division rival. And they actually have the lead with 7:56 and the ball here in the 4th quarter at their own 32-yard line. You got to hand this ball off to Walker. Walker has been having one hell of a game, and you got to expect him to keep that up as they turn. They're going to throw this one with Geno Smith once again. Looks over the middle and just completely off. He had a receiver open and just missed him. So he's 13 for 23 with 2 picks. About 100 and something yards, I think that was, maybe 2, as Geno Smith is going to be throwing again. Hits his receiver Walker out of the backfield, and Walker is going to pick up 16 yards on that reception. Walker just having an all-around game. 2 big catches, a lot of big runs. Nice play out of him. You got to like to see that going forward, as Nick Bosa's coming in on Geno Smith again, and Bosa takes him down for a big 12-yard loss, as Geno Smith just oblivious to Bosa there. As this is a quick slant over the middle to Goodwin, and Goodwin picks up about 6 yards on that reception. Marquise Goodwin with some big plays. Some nice plays, not big plays, as Geno Smith has a 3rd and 16. You just got to hope for something positive as he just sells this one downfield, tipped ball, and it's picked off. Goodwin could not get there, and Metcalf is going to make sure this return stops very quickly at the 16-yard line. Seattle's offense once again has the ball. Geno Smith has now thrown 3 picks. I needed to keep this under to get some bonuses, and I don't think that is going to happen, as Trey Lance sells this one deep and out of bounds, overthrowing his receiver. Pressure not really coming in yet, but maybe got a little trigger happy there. And Seattle only has 70 rushing yards. You want to see more passing games, not a lot. 94 to... It was like 94 to 90. So not a lot of passing here. Expected that in the rain as a hit. Kareem Hunt out the backfield. Hunt's going to pick up about 9 yards before being rustled down by pretty much all of Seattle on that reception. 3rd and about 1.5 yards here to go, as Trey Lance has the ball. Quick slant over the middle. Hits, it looks like Hunt again. I might be wrong. That might be Ayuk. Didn't get a look at the number there, but quick slant, enough for the first down, picking up about 3 yards. That was Kareem Hunt. They turn the hands off to Hunt. Hunt up the middle. Adams gets there and pops the ball out. It's on the ground, and it's a wrestle for it. It looks like Jordan Brooks recovered. Seattle's offense takes back over, trying to extend this game. This defense is outstanding this game. I have really liked the defense all year. As they throw, he hits Eskridge on a little 7-yard catch there. Eskridge putting in some work. I think Lockett might be out this game with a little bit of a nagging injury. They turn their hands on up the middle, and up the middle he goes for about a 9-yard pickup. Walker having a great game. You got to hope they give him the ball more. As it's 3rd and 8 and or 1st and 10 with 3:38. And he's throwing, and he throws another pick. 3 defenders there looking for Eskridge, and that was just a terrible throw by Geno Smith on that one. Offense down here, it looks like they're going to audible here, bring some receivers in tight. They don't want to give this ball back again. Hunt up the middle, and he's going to be met, picks up about 4. That's Pretty solid gain for him this game, as we are coming down 256 here. San Francisco has an opportunity, hits Hunt again out of the backfield. Hunt picks up about 13 yards. Hunt having a nice game receiving the ball. He's got some yards on the ground, but a lot of work put through Hunt this game. As Trey Lance looks, he hits Hunt again, but this time he's quickly met. Jamal Adams read that one. Hunt's going to fight forward and get a yard, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Seattle Seahawks are beating division rivals 49ers by 5 points, 21-16 here, as Trey Lance has the ball, looks, throws, has a receiver, hits him, and he's going to get his feet down, and an 8-yard pickup there. I believe that was Ayuk on the play. I could be wrong, though. It's kind of hard to see some of their numbers sometimes with the size screen I have, as they throw this one to the right. Picks up about 8 yards, getting them a first down. They're going to hurry up. No huddling this. Trying to save some of those timeouts for when they maybe get a little bit closer. Penalty on the play. Throws downfield. Picked off, and it's caught. Number 39 once again getting an interception. He's been all over. This is a holding on the offense. I think Seattle's going to turn this down and keep that interception. Big play there, as McLeod could not get the catch. And that was picked off by Blair, and they're going to hand this one off up the middle to Walker. Walker just covering it up, getting about 2.5 yards there. Timeout here by San Francisco, as it is 2nd and 8. They turn the hand off to Walker again. Walker trying to power forward, 2 more yards, another timeout, 2.5. So that's 5 yards. He's 3rd and 5. They're going to have to throw this one here, as they're going to throw a screen pass. They hit Walker. Walker is met by number 94 and taken down by only a 1-yard pickup. That's Oshima with the tackle. I don't know how to pronounce that name, as this kick is up. Going to give San Francisco some time here as they return this up to the 20-yard line, up to the 25. He's breaking tackles. He's trying to make some play. Gets to the 28, and they got 1:11 here for Seattle, or for San Francisco, to try to come back over Seattle. Throws, hits Kareem Hunt out the backfield. Hunt ducks out of bounds. About a 1-yard loss on that play, shockingly, as San Francisco's got to get something going downfield here. They got plenty of time, no timeouts, though, as Trey Lance is looking, throws, hits his receiver over the middle, and I believe that's Gray again, making a 7-yard reception, bringing up 3rd and 4, 47 seconds. Trey Lance has the ball, looks deep, chucks this one downfield. It's tipped away. Nice break up there by the defender on that play, knocking it away, not letting the receiver easily come away with that. Ball game on the line here, 4th and 4, quick throw, the hit, nope, he misses George Kittle, and that's going to give Seattle this victory. They come out in victory formation. They only need to kneel this ball once, and they decide to do that. Geno Smith in this Seattle offense is going to sweep their division rival, the San Francisco 49ers. Big game here for Seattle. I like to see the defense step up. Offense still struggling, but picked up a little bit with the passing yards. The rushing yards, you would like to see more go through more of them to go through Walker, as he was having a good game. Geno Smith, 4 interceptions. As you can see, Walker had a big game, 13 carries for 77 yards, averaging 5.9. Don't know why we didn't give him the ball more. DJ Dallas, 2 big power touchdowns. Glad we kept him here in the fullback position. And this offseason, he might be going there permanently. Goodwin had some catches. I mean, Walker put in a lot of work here, as he was just all over the place. As Kareem Hunt had himself a nice game in general. A lot of tackles in the backfield. Big Nick Bosa, big sacks. Jackson got some sacks. Al Woods. Taylor got a couple. Taylor got one. Jones got one. Mayfield was 53, who I thought he was. He got himself a half a sack. Kinlaw got on there for half a sack. Nwusa only got half a sack. A lot of interceptions. Woolen, who is number 39, got that last pick of the game, or pick I didn't know, and Jamal Adams got a pick. Threw a lot to their team. Get some post-game upgrades. It looks like Kobe Bryant. We're gonna I'm so glad he picked number 8. Very nice, Kobe. As spelled different than the NBA player. He's 6'1", 193. We're gonna give him a nice upgrade here. I think he's gonna be an outside corner, so we're not gonna go slot archetype. I think I go zone, or do I go man? I think I go. Where do I go here? Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went zone. So he gets his zone. He's up to a 70. Let's see what he gets here. 1 zone, 2 play rec, 2 awareness. Very nice. Not bad. He's his own coverage corner. A big upgrade here, middle linebacker Jordan Brooks, star development, is going to get himself an upgrade. And I think I go with field general or pass coverage. I think I go pass coverage here. So yeah, pass coverage, really try to get him better in coverage. He's a great run stopper, can't deny that. He gets one to man, one to zone. So zone's up to, or two to zone. Zone's up to 71. His man is like 63. And our best player on the team, Jamal Adams, well, second best player behind Metcalf, is going to get an upgrade. I believe I go hybrid just because he's trying to kind of balance out here, get him all over the field. Plus 3 to man coverage. I like to see that. He's only 26, as his man coverage is now an 80, zone 89. So good upgrades there, as we've came out with a big victory here. Much needed upgrade by our team. One win was sweet, but 2 feels even better. They brought their best, and it still wasn't enough. Our team showed up. The defense, Elwood, showed up. That was a great job all around. You could see how demoralizing they were, knowing that they weren't even with 2 chances, they still couldn't beat us. So we get plus 15 morale for sweeping and 10 staff points. That's very nice. We didn't get the few turnovers. Things didn't go exactly according to plan offensively, but we still got the job done. And that's all that matters. A win is a win, but we need to be sharper. So we got 1,000 XP for the team. That's good to see. But yeah, Geno Smith throwing 4 picks. That was pretty bad. You can see we're pretty much out the playoff race. And that essentially knocked San Francisco out the playoff race. I don't know. Yeah, they were kind of in it there. So